I think as we bring these things together over the next 6 months into that RTO process, we'll come out the other side as a completely different company with some very good cash flows coming through. And we'll inform the market as we go through of what those will look like.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Myles Campion. He's Executive Chairman and Acting CEO of Europa Metals. Myles, very good to speak with you. This deal with Marula Africa would give Europa control of several producing and near-producing mines. How transformative could this be for the company's cash flow and growth outlook?
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. Good morning. Yeah, it is. I think it's a transformative deal all round, really. I think what Europa have been doing over the last sort of 12, 18 months is looking for some near-term or producing assets to bring into the company to basically change what the company's done. Obviously, the history we've had over the last 3-4 years, we've sold our asset in Spain. We've turned that into an asset where we sold that for $3.2 million. And what we're looking to do, as well as this RTO, is to return capital to shareholders as well. So that's what we're going to do. So it is pretty transformative. And I think bringing in these assets will be a big flip for the company. We're going to have some different management as well. And we'll be looking, hopefully, in the next 6 months to bring all of that together.
Myles, you've described the Marula assets as cash flow generative. Could you give investors a sense of when Europa could start seeing revenue from these operations?
Yeah, well, one of them is in production already. They're Kinusi copper mine in Tanzania. That's producing some high-grade DSO ore at the moment. And that's looking to, over the next 6-12 months, we're looking to bring that on stream at a bigger rate, put in a processing plant. And also all around it is some great exploration. So there's a big exploration target there. There's some fantastic grades that they're getting there, sort of 20-30% copper, which is why it's DSO. So that's one of the assets that's in production at the moment. I think near term as well, the Blesberg lithium-tantalum mine in South Africa. That's got an existing processing plant. It's one of the biggest mineralized pegmatites in South Africa. And there's a stockpile sitting at surface, 250,000 tons, which is running up to 6% lithium in spodumene. So we're looking to bring that on stream as well. So that's a near-term producing asset. And also in Kenya, their Kilifi manganese mine, they've had that for some time. And they bought that for the purpose of being sort of like a hub and spoke processing plant for sort of smaller producers around them. But they've also got their own assets around as well. And I'm just looking to sort of expand on that, both as a producing asset and also, as a processing plant, but also a producing asset as well. So I think as we bring these things together over the next 6 months into that RTO process, we'll come out the other side as a completely different company with some very good cash flows coming through. And we'll inform the market as we go through of what those will look like.
Well, as you mentioned, the transaction is classed as a reverse takeover. What are the key milestones shareholders should watch for as you move towards completion?
I think the first thing we'll be doing is our notice of meeting of our AGM, which is before the end of the year. That will be where we'll be defining what we're giving back to shareholders as a capital distribution as a first up. So that'll be the first thing to look for. And then as we go into the new year, all the hard work starts in terms of the CPRs, the accountants, the lawyers, and things like that, which we have to do. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, a lot of that stuff has been done in terms of CPRs already. And yeah, we'll be moving through and informing the market as we go through. So I think as production starts in some of these assets, we'll inform the market. And then, yeah, we'll be doing roadshows probably first quarter, second quarter next year.
Myles, how do you see Europa positioning itself within Africa's fast-growing battery and critical minerals sector once the deal goes through?
Yeah, I think the lithium mine in Blesberg's very key, very key. It's got, as I said, it's got a processing plant already there. It's a big mineralized system. There's some offtakes in place that we already have. And we're also looking at a potential project in the rare earth space as well, which again, that's probably one of the things that shareholders look out for. And that's something that is we're in agreement on in terms of ourselves and Marula and a third party to bring on board as well. So that'll be pretty key, and hopefully that'll be a very big win for both of us.
Myles, I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress on that. Thank you very much for taking the time today.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks so much.
Myles Campion is Executive Chairman and Acting CEO of Europa Metals.